This program is brought to you in part by SalCal Real Estate Connections.
Yes, welcome to Racing Action Today. We're here today with two very special guests from the Berlin Lions Club. I want you to introduce Diane Dornfried and, of course, Tony Batrimus.
Yep.
Now, is that a lioness? What would you call a woman? Lion?
I'm still a lion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
a different term maybe
Nope.
for a woman lion.
Nope, we're still lions.
Yeah, we want to talk tonight about the upcoming holiday events. Of course, next event is going to be the Thanksgiving meals that we bring to the senior center and also to individuals in the town.
Yes,
Is that correct, Diane?
that is correct.
Now, where do we cook these meals today?
So we get the turkeys, and a local restaurant. One of our members owns a restaurant, so he cooks the turkeys, and then different members have different assignments. So one member might make the stuffing, another member makes the sweet potatoes, another member makes the mashed potatoes. So all the members, they have their assignments, and then members will donate pies and quick breads, and then on Thanksgiving Day, we all gather at the VFW.
Yep.
And we set up tables, and we make an assembly line, and we
For
go
each
around.
meal.
Yes, and
And-
we put all together the meals together. And not only do we do this on Thanksgiving Day, but on Monday and Tuesday of Thanksgiving week, we go to the senior housing, and we have a meal for them as well.
Okay.
And we serve
You
them.
serve them
And we
right,
serve them.
right at the housing.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, the Lions have been doing this for a long time.
Well, I've been in the Lions Club for 25 years, and I've been doing this for 25 years. When I started 25 years ago, Don Gashemsky
At
was
his
in
house.
charge.
At
Well,
his-
actually, it was not at his house. It was at a house on Patterson Way. And if you wanted to deliver meals, we all had to stand outside in the driveway at this house.
Oh,
We
you're-
were not allowed in the house.
You're kidding me.
And we had to stand outside, and they would hand the bags out to us, and we would take the bags in our assignment. We were going to deliver. And I believe the woman moved to Florida. So then, after a couple of years, it moved to Don G's house, and we were then allowed to go into Don G's house.
Wow, that's so
and,
funny.
and we would cut up the pies and the breads and all of that. And Don's wife would cook the turkeys, I think. I don't even remember.
Yeah, the woman
Yep.
was a saint. I'll
She,
tell you right now.
and actually, she's still helping us out. She's going to prepare the cranberry sauce. She makes the cranberry
Fabulous.
sauce, so she's going to do that for us this year.
Yep.
And so yeah, we'd have fun.
Oh, yeah, I could remember a pot that had to be 2-3 feet high, making turnips,
Yes. Yep.
grinding, what do you call it, mashing them up. Oh, my
Yep.
dear.
Yep.
I mean, it was special. They did that for years there.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You know, then it finally moved to, it got too big, you know.
Well, last year we fed 68 meals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. And that's done at the VFW.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. When does that start? Early in the morning?
We get there about 9:30, and we're done by 11, because everything's hot and it's ready. So we
Right,
want to get things out because it's a hot meal.
Yes, hot meal. And now there's people that just do the delivering, right?
Correct.
I've
Yep.
delivered the last couple of years. It's really a satisfying thing to do.
Well, I'm
to
sure
be
it
able
is.
to take a meal up to somebody's house.
Yeah.
Usually they're older or they're shut-ins or
Yep.
something, and they're just so happy and grateful. You know, we actually spend a few minutes chit-chatting,
Right.
and they're
Yeah,
just so happy that the Lions Club does this.
And
Yeah.
sometimes people need help with things. I remember one year a woman needed help with her storm windows, and my son was with me. So he changed out her storm windows for her while we were there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And they just sometimes want people to talk to them.
Yeah. That's it.
And
So
Yeah.
when you go to the senior housing, that's on a different day entirely.
yes. So on Monday, we're going to, I believe, Marjorie Moore.
Okay.
And on Tuesday, we're going to Percival Heights. And some of the residents will come down to the dining room
Mm-hmm.
and we'll serve them in the dining room. And some residents want to have the meal delivered to their room.
Okay.
And it's a lunchtime event.
Oh, wow.
So, yep, we'll do that.
Any idea how many meals now? Again.
So last year at Marjorie Moore, we did 40,
Mm-hmm.
and at Percival Heights, we did 30.
Now, so it's turkey, mashed potatoes,
Turnips,
turnip.
peas and carrots,
Mm-hmm.
gravy, cranberry sauce, fruit cup, pie, bread, rolls. Am I missing any?
No.
Stuffing.
Oh, yeah, stuffing, yeah.
Stuffing,
Too.
yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a complete meal.
It's a full meal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very satisfying too, right?
It really is. It really, really is.
Now, once we do this event on Thanksgiving, then we have to get ready for naturally Christmas. Now, in the past, we used to do bell ringing for Salvation Army. Is that going to continue?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's, let me tell you, to be out there in 10-degree weather ringing that bell, you got to be a hardy person.
Yes.
I've done it for the last
Yeah.
few years.
Yeah.
I really like doing it. It's a really easy thing to do because you're
Yeah.
out there, you have your 1 hour or 2 hour shift,
Mm-hmm.
and you're basically just standing in front of Stop and Shop, ringing the bell.
Ringing the
And
bell,
it's unbelievable how generous shoppers are.
Yep.
I mean, there's always the ones that avoid the whole kettle thing,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, for the most part, everybody gives in something.
yeah.
And you usually know the people.
Yeah.
So you can guilt them into giving you
yes,
money.
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
And if you go with Davey Alcas, he's kissing all the ladies.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He doesn't miss much. I'll
Nope,
tell you.
absolutely not.
Oh
Yeah.
my dear.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't miss much.
it's fun
Now,
to do it.
We just got. We were talking, Diane, about the luminary event we just did. I mean, that was just fantastic. I'll tell you.
That is probably one of my favorite things that
Yeah.
we do.
I mean,
Yes.
to see that gazebo lit up and
And the bags
and
with
the
all
bags.
the lights. It's
and
just
then driving home, I went all the way up to Worthington Ridge, and they were all lit.
hmm
It was real special.
it's just beautiful. And all the proceeds going to the veterans.
Yeah.
There's nothing better.
Now, when it comes to the holiday, the Christmas, is there any other things we do?
We do. So social services, we work with the social services department in town,
Mm-hmm.
and we buy gift cards for them,
Okay.
and they pass them out to families in need. And we also fulfill a wish list for children. And we have someone that shops for us within the club, and she goes out and she buys the gifts and she wraps them. And on December 8th, she goes and meets up with social services, and she delivers the gifts, and we deliver the cards, and everybody can use these cards for whatever.
Now,
They-
how do the people know enough to apply for this?
They're usually in touch with social services.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. For other services, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know who those people are. Even with the Thanksgiving meals, we are just given an address.
Okay.
We're not given a name. We're just given an address.
Yep.
And we just go to the address and bring the meals.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
And we also feed the seniors at Christmas too.
Oh, you do it.
Yes, we do. We do a
too.
Christmas. We usually bring them lasagna, and we do in the dining room the same thing that we
La-
do at Thanksgiving.
Lasagna?
We have lasagna.
Christmas
yes.
lasagna.
Well, who
Christmas
cooks
lasagna.
that? Who cooks that?
Usually Portofino's.
Yeah. Well, that's good though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's well, we know it will be good.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we do that for Marjorie Moore in Percival Heights. Yep.
That's special.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah. And we also do a barbecue for the seniors in the summer.
A barbecue, yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
We got to have you come back a little more often, Larry,
Yeah.
so you're in the loop.
well,
Yeah.
as you could tell, I don't miss many meals. I mean, you can see that, right?
Yeah.
Now, of course, at our facility, where you cook, Tony, you do your vegetables there. I mean, that area there, I love that whole thing there. It's
Yep.
the,
Deep
that's
fried
just-
during the fair you're talking about.
Yes.
Yes, yep. Deep fried goodies booth.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean,
It's a very busy location on the
Yeah,
fairgrounds.
yeah.
A lot of stuff, a lot of action in that area.
yeah, and of course, everybody has their favorite food at that fair. I don't have to tell you that. Some people like the fried dough. Some people got to have the fire department French fries. Everybody got something, right?
What's yours?
Mine?
Yep.
I like them all. There isn't actually like fritters. What do you call it? Apple fritters?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're back.
Yep.
My wife, which shocks me, likes this big donut. It's a huge donut.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Very popular.
Yeah, very popular with her. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now with the Lions Club, Diane, we got some events we'll be doing with our club too, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a Christmas party, right?
Christmas party's coming up December 20th, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
December
Yeah.
20th.
Yep. And that will be at the Italian Club. Yep. And we also have a blood drive coming up that Tony usually spearheads the blood drives.
Well, now how does
Yep.
that work?
I'm the blood drive coordinator.
Yes, he is.
So they're members? Give them blood?
No, so what we do is
Oh.
we co-sponsor it with the Red Cross.
Okay.
And basically we get a location for them, and our locations are usually the Berlin High School.
Yeah.
And we usually have a Saturday, and it's usually like 9 to 2.
Yeah.
And we help set up the gymnasium with all
Yeah.
the tables and chairs and things
Yeah.
like that. And then the Red Cross comes in, they run their drive, and then we help clean up. And it's really worth it. I mean, I think the August drive was the last one. We had I think a record number of donations, something like 76 donations.
Wow.
So yeah, they're really successful drives for us.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we also do this thing with screening kids for their eyesight vision.
Yes. Yep. Irene Matulis does that.
Which is very popular.
Mhm.
You know.
She goes to all the local schools and
Yeah.
screens the kids.
Diane, I used to do this, and I loved being with the kids, and it was special. It really was.
yeah.
I look forward to it. And then when you go to school, some of the kids know you. Because in town, and
Yep.
it's really a good thing.
Yeah.
And it's hard to believe that you could detect a problem ahead of time with vision. And I mean, this club is based on low vision to begin with. Am I thinking right?
That is correct. That's the Lions, our mission.
Our mission is about low vision. Yeah. My favorite event of the year, bar none, is that event we do with the kids at the fishing tournament.
Oh, right.
the low
Yeah,
vision kids?
Visually,
Yep.
yeah. the
VIP
VIP
fishing.
fishing.
Let
yeah.
me tell you, my favorite event of the year.
Mm.
I never miss that. Just never.
And this year they were catching fish.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It was
sure
well
is.
stocked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They do. Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen crazy things over the years. Let me tell you, I've seen Charlie and Laurie's son jump in the water to catch a fish so it wouldn't get away. I mean, literally jump right in the water.
It was a really nice event this past year. The junior VIP fishing at Sage Park.
Yeah.
The fish were biting, and we actually were able to have lunch in the pavilion, which was really, really nice.
Yeah.
it
I
was
love the
wonderful.
facility
Yeah.
there.
Yep. Town of Berlin Park. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful area. And
Yep.
I look forward to it every year, God willing,
Mm.
And so tell me, what else we got coming up?
Well, we also have Paul Cavalieri, who is in charge of the Veterans Clothing Drive.
Okay.
So he solicits clothing from the members, and he also purchases clothing. He has a budget, and he goes out and he
okay.
purchases clothing. A lot of the veterans, just basic things,
Yeah.
socks and undergarments and things like that.
Wow.
He purchases and he brings that to the veterans' home.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's a nice thing,
Yeah.
you know, especially in the winter. You know?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, when you don't want to be cold, you know, that's.
So we're all about trying to give back in whatever
We
ways we
serve.
can. We
That's
do.
what I like
That's
to
our
say.
motto. We serve.
That we serve.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Robinson drilled that in my head
Yeah.
from day one.
Yep.
We served. Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
We have a very busy holiday season. We have
We
a
do.
lot,
Yeah,
of, lot
yeah.
of activities between Thanksgiving, the Christmas tree walk. It's just busy.
The Christmas tree walk is special. I'm not going to, I mean, you know, to see all those trees and, you know.
You got to come down. We're going to get you around this
I
year.
told you I need a ride. That's
No
all.
problem.
I'm gonna need
We'll
a
hook you
ride.
up
Oh,
with
I
a golf
will. I
cart.
will not miss it. You know. You know, Dave. I'll have to bug him too. You know, my buddy. He's a character. I'll tell you. Nice kid though. Real nice. You know, the tractor man. I call him.
Yep.
And so we had a great fair this year, right?
We did. We did.
And we're gonna be able to help a lot of charities, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm not sure people or organizations know what they need to do to get help from us. There's like a procedure has to be done. You have to send a letter, don't you,
Well,
or
yeah,
something?
certainly you got to request it, you know, and then those requests come in and they get looked at by either the board or they go to our finance, whatever
Yep.
committee, and they look at it. So
Yeah, but it has to be an organization, not a single person.
That is
right?
correct. Yeah.
So it has to be, you know, a group,
Right.
you know, right?
Right.
And now, how would they get the information? Is it online or something, or
Well,
do
we
they
do have
talk about this
yep.
at all?
We do have a website, and that escapes me.
BerlinLions.org. They can just go right to BerlinLions.org, and all our information is right on there, and how to contact us, etc.
Yeah, well, you know, that's always a question I always bring up when I'm talking to Lion members. You know, to tell people, how do you become a Lion? You know, how do you become a volunteer, and try to find out whether it is for you or not. You know.
Well, it's good you would contact us, and we have people volunteer first to see if it is a good fit.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So.
It works. It's both ways. It's a good fit for you, good fit for us.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know,
Now,
and it's about a year.
Any idea how many members do we have right now?
I would say in the 120 range.
Yeah,
Probably
something.
115 to 120.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some great people over the years, you know, that were
Yeah.
Lion members. Your father, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I still remember coaching the Little League team, and he's up on the concession roof, putting a new roof on.
Yeah.
You know, things like that,
Yep.
you know.
Well, when he joined the Lions Club, there was a waiting list. And I remember when his name came up to be interviewed, my mother sat my three brothers and I down, and she told us in no uncertain terms that we were not going to make one sound while he was being interviewed, because if we ruined it for him, we were going to be in very big trouble.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Boy.
That is
Because he had waited a very long time to get in to the club.
Wow.
Yeah,
And he, you know, he was such a great Lion. I mean,
yeah, he really,
I mean,
he
the
really,
things
yeah.
that man has done, I'll tell you.
Yeah. He really enjoyed being a Lion.
Yes,
he really did.
He did. Yeah,
Yep.
he was special. Let me tell you.
Yep.
We miss him immensely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the Berlin Lions Club is a very busy club. We have a lot of things going on all the time, you know, and obviously our biggest fundraiser of the year is the Berlin Fair. So there's always room to find work there, but you know, we also do all these other events.
Yeah.
You know, our charity work. So it's a busy place. So if somebody wants to volunteer, we'll find a place for
Oh
you.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
there's always something to do.
Yeah.
In April, we start our work nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Painting and
Let me tell you.
weed whacking and all that other stuff.
Everything.
Yeah.
When I used to do that youth build, Diane, that was the craziest thing I ever did in my life. Take in 1,600 exhibits and make sense of it for the following morning. Oh,
Oh,
my
and
dear.
they do it.
Sure
They
do.
do.
Yes,
Man, they do a great job.
They do. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I don't think there's a fair in this state that has that type of thing. I don't believe there is.
I think you're right.
I think it's the only one in the whole state that does that, which very special, and I'll never forget it. Let me tell you, I probably still have one around from while going up and down those ladders, but hey, that's part of the deal.
Yeah.
And so, any other activities we got going on here?
I don't. Can you think of any, Tony? Not well. We've given
Thanksgiving
you everything now till the end
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
Now-
week, you'll be busy.
Now
We'll
we-
be busy. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Now we have the gazebo all lit up,
Yes.
which
right.
is beautiful. I'll tell
yeah.
you, just beautiful. And I think we should have an event there. We have a little hot chocolate and a donut. What do you think of that? Shall we start something?
We just had that.
Well, you're going to have that at your at the Christmas
yeah,
tree
we're
walk.
gonna have that at
yeah.
the Christmas tree walk. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Larry, come down and
don't
bring your
worry.
mug, okay? We'll get
I
you some hot
trust
chocolate.
me.
Yeah.
I will be at this walk.
Yeah.
I don't care if they got to bring me in there with a wheelbarrow. I will
And
be
you're
there.
going to have carolers, correct?
Yes, this year we're
Carolers?
having carolers.
Is Santa going to be there?
Santa will be there. We're going to have a Santa Claus will be in residence 3 nights, and then the Berlin Fire Department is bringing a fire truck and their Santa one of the nights.
Oh, wow.
And we also are going to have different choruses come. We're having the Berlin High School Madrigal Singers come.
Yeah.
We have Chris Cody's Berlin Theater group coming. I think a group from Mercy High School. So we got a lot of entertainment happening those 4 days. Yep.
Yeah, sounds great. Now,
gonna be nice.
Does he still have this Chris Cody? Do they still do these things? They have plays and stuff
Yep.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Diane you just went to
Yeah.
a play, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to
Yeah.
look into
The
that.
Theater Guild. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something different. You don't do them often. Got to keep the woman happy, right? My wife will love that.
Yeah.
Bring it to the Christmas tree walk.
Oh,
Feel
I
like
will.
you're there.
Let me tell you. I know she, really likes the Christmas atmosphere. Normally she would have trees all over the house. For some reason lately she's slowing down. I only see 2 trees, but normally a dozen trees would be nothing, But
That's amazing.
I think she's starting to quiet down a little.
Well, now you could do something that's, you can come just visit all the trees that are laid out in the fairgrounds.
Oh, I can't wait
including
to
your
see
art, and including the artificial tree you donated.
We don't.
Oh, did ya? Yeah.
Al Baroni thought I was crazy. I called him up early in the morning. He said, "Why?" He said, "You gonna do what?" I said, "I got a Christmas tree here. I got to get rid of. This big one, nice. Come and get it." He said, "Okay, I'll be there." And he did. He picked it up.
It's amazing how many trees, when we put that post on Facebook, that people had hanging around in their house that they no longer wanted. Besides that one large donation of 50, I think we've picked up another 20 on top of it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, 20 households
Yeah.
had trees in their
That's amazing.
that they no
Yeah.
longer wanted.
Boy,
It's amazing.
I mean, it has to be a sight to see all these trees.
I can't wait
Yeah.
to see it.
Be a lot of
Yeah.
trees. Yeah.
I want to see the tractor though. I like. I went by in a car. At one point, I saw a tractor lit up there.
Yep.
Oh, you're going to have a tractor?
As
there?
long as Davey brings his tractor up, we will light it up.
That'll be great.
Yeah, it will. It will.
Yeah.
And I look forward to all these events. And
Yeah.
you may even see me Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah, come on down.
I
Yeah.
I'd love to see what goes on. I haven't been to one in years.
Yep.
You know, last
Yeah.
we went to Don's house. That his wife was a saint. I'm gonna tell you, she was
Yeah.
an absolute saint.
Yep. They have such good big hearts.
Yes.
Yeah. They really. Don was a special man.
He was.
He really was.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And don't forget to come to the Christmas party.
Oh,
You're
Yes.
invited.
Make sure you come to the Christmas
invited.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to drop a few pounds to fit back into something to wear. But you know what? Hey,
You can be casual.
we'll do it.
Yes.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
You know. Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, when you're having fun, time flies. I
Yep.
really want to thank you both for being here.
Thanks so
Diane
much for having me.
and Tony. And we look forward to doing more things with the Lions Club and looking forward to 2025. No, we don't do nothing New Year's Eve, do we?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Maybe we got to think about that.
As long as I'm in bed by 9.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice,
well.
nice.
Okay. Well, we want to thank everybody for watching. It's been fun being here. And tune in again to next week to Racing Action Today. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Larry.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Larry.
This program is brought to you in part by Just Results Weight Loss Center in Berlin, Connecticut.
Follow us on Instagram at nutmeg.tv.